Hello folks, a very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to whomever is watching a different time period. I literally welcome you all to the another video session regarding a backdoor implant on hacked Cisco devices that basically modifies to evade a detection. Okay, so in this video we'll be discussing in detail regarding that. So I hope you are actually new to this channel. Please do a subscription to this channel, like the channel and share the channel ASAP, okay, as soon as possible for getting the latest update regarding any cyber affairs in the cyber tech world. Okay, as we know that cybersecurity is being in a hotspot, okay, in this present scenario. So if you are pursuing your career in cybersecurity, then definitely you will blossom like anything. I can even say that. So this is a black door which basically implants on hacked Cisco devices. Okay, that basically modifies to evade a detection. So let us go into the so I basically request you to do a subscription to this channel. Okay, so backdoor implant on hacked Cisco devices that basically modifies to evade the detection. Though the backdoor modified on Cisco devices is by exploiting a pair of zero-day flags in iOS software has been modified by the threat actor so as to escape the visibility via previous fingerprinting methods. Okay, while investigating the network traffic to a compromised devices has shown that the threat actor has upgraded the implant to do an extract head check. Okay, where the NSCC group's Fox IT team basically said that thus for a lot of devices the implant is still active. Okay, so it is still in active state, we can even say, but now only responds if the corrected authorization HTTP header is basically set. So here the attacker entails fascinating the CVE common vulnerabilities, okay, common vulnerability exploit that is all about 2023 20198, where which have a CVE score of 10. Okay, it is also having CVE score of 7.2 and the next vulnerability, so which basically exploit the chain and also grants the threat actor to the abilities to gain the access to the devices. And it also creates a privileged account and basically it ultimately deploy a Lua based implant on the devices. Okay, so this is how actually the exact scenario of what actually happened in the Cisco hacked devices and how actually the modifications are being done and which is still even in active state. And when we discuss about the development which basically comes as the Cisco begins rolling out the security upgrades or updates and to address the issues with a more updated which basically comes at an we can say as yet undisclosed date. The exact identity of the threat actor basically behind the campaign is currently not known. Okay, although the number of affected devices is estimated to be in thousands, and also it's based on based on the data set by VUL check and the attack surface management company CNCY. And the infection basically took like a mass hack, where Mark EG, senior security researcher at scene, told the Hacker News that basically there may be some times, or you can say there may be times when the hacker goes throughout what actually they have been figured out, and if anything is worth doing, then definitely they are going to have some glimpse into that. So when we discuss about the number of devices which basically compromised and clumped over the past few days, so it is also been in a declining state, which basically has approximate number of 40,000 to a few hundreds, so leading to a speculation that there may be some there may be even been more underhood changes to hide its presences. Okay, the latest iteration to be implanted discovered by the Fox IT explains the reasons for the sudden and dramatic drop, and which has a more than 37,000 basic devices which basically have observed and it's been still compromised with the implant. Okay, the third most and the last topic or the last point basically says about the Cisco's for its part has also confirmed that the behavioral change and its updates adversaries sharing QL commands that may be issued from a workstations to check for the presence of the implanted devices. Okay, so yeah, so this is how actually it happened when it also has some password based attacks and ransom attacks. So before having this, we must and should have to learn what actually happened in that. So password attacks just like a standard of authentication methods, which basically making them to prime target for the attackers, and also uses various method to obtain a user password, which basically includes a brute force attack and directory attack and social engineering, password sniffing, keylogger, and stealing or buying a password attack. So what can be done? So here we can do or strengthen our vital importance in our MFA, and also we can use a unique password for each of the accounts and leveraging the multi-factor authentication, so whenever been possible. So we can also take regular change of passwords, and also consider using password managers like LastPass to keep the track of complex passwords. So then after we have ransom attacks. So this is also key important attack where then where attackers can exploit the vulnerability on the devices to encrypt the important files, demanding a ransomware of the decryption key. Okay, so these attacks can basically or eventually target to a server, and also try to install the ransomware on other devices in the network. So how actually we can avoid is that, aside from the robust antivirus solutions, we can also take we can also take regular backups on essential data, and in multiple locations, basically including the offline. Educate yourself about the danger of suspicious emails, as phishing is a common ransomware delivery method. Okay, so this is how actually the things happen, folks, in the recent a backdoor implant on the hacker Cisco devices that basically modifies and event the detections. So I hope you have enjoyed the session. I will not be taking much of your time. Please do a subscription to the channel, like the channel, share the channel.